Okay, it appears to be recording. As you can tell, I'm walking towards the road. There's the mailboxes there. Behind me is the first trailer in front of me of mine, and then that second one there is mine. Not as if I own it, but I rent it. No, they're not the best places in the world, but they're not the worst. I think I mentioned that yesterday. It's such a lovely day today. I only slept a few hours. I had such a wonderful day yesterday, such an energetic, glorious day with the people at church, with nature, with my animals, and my duties and chores around the house. And just overall, filled with a positive energy that had been missing for a few days. And yeah, I'm just making sure these cars ain't turning in as I'm walking. So I'm going to turn the camera back around so you just see the view, whatever's around. I'm going a little bit different way today. I'm coming up the same road. This was the road I went down, that I took you down and then turned around and came back. Those are the two houses. There's that field. But here is, this road is what's right in front of the trailer park. And when you come out of there, you can tell you've been walking with me. But I'm already to this stop sign, which is the main highway you go to the right and takes you to the actual town of Henniger. You turn to the left, and immediately you're in the city limit of Ider. So I'm at a pivotal place where I live. It's pretty interesting because in the trailer park, you're in Henniger. On the other side of the road, now our address is in Henniger, but once you cross past the mailbox into the ditch area, it becomes Henniger. Or I'm in Henniger when I'm in the trailer park. If I go across the street and check my mail, technically I'm still there. If I step off the road into the ditch area, then you're in Ider. Meaning that if you look, the road that I turned onto yesterday and walked down for a little ways, right there, when you turn there, you're automatically in Ider. Show you, like right there, it's Ider city limit. And this is the road that goes down to my trailer park. And this is the same road. It's after it crosses this highway here. But I'm just sharing a little bit of the scenery that you guys, so many of my videos I'm doing just on my porch or in my room. Occasionally you will see me step outside in the yard, do some videos like that, or maybe dancing on my porch because I had a song come in my headphones and I was so inspired by it. I wanted to make a video of me dancing to it, and then I pick out the music off of what's available if I can find it when I'm uploading on YouTube or Instagram. Been doing a few reels on Facebook. Nothing I'm doing with social media is about becoming rich or famous. Not in my mind anyway. I've been thinking about this lately. I've been thinking about if I continue on with the channel for long enough, and at some point I'm presented like an opportunity to do what they call, I guess, that partnership thing. But I want to do that. I don't know. I guess it would be nice to see what little bit you might be able to pull in off of however many people watch your videos. But nothing I've ever done creatively. And look at this. I want to show you. But when I do things creatively, I just do it because I just want to create. I want to either play music, or I want, words come flowing through my head out of thin air. I've told people for years, I'm really not the author of the words I write. It is something coming through me with inspiration from somewhere else. I'm just a vessel. And it's a very humbling to remember that. I'm struggling. I've been reading this book, The Mystical Eye, which I've found it years ago in a thrift store. The Spirit was speaking to me. I was with my friend. We was at a thrift store. This was years ago in Tennessee. And I'm scanning the books because, like, they had them in sections, but, like, you still have to look through everything. Like, so I'm just looking through the books randomly. I was in, like, kind of the spiritual section, religious section, and this book just standing out, The Mystical Eye. I'm like, whoa. I pull it out, look at the cover. It's like a circular, kind of a spiral symbol of infinity. And it's a kind of, I was waving at somebody, that truck right there. But, and I knew instantly when I saw that book that that's what the Spirit was. Like, I was literally in the store. My friend Carl he knew that I was very open about my relation with the divine, with Spirit, God. He was an much older man. From what I know, he's still alive. But he was not definite about his belief in a creator. He didn't deny a creator. He just didn't know what it was. Now I'm telling him, man, there's something here. I know it. And then I found it. And so recently, about a month ago, I ordered The Mystical Eye off of eBay. I found a used copy. I'm trying to keep up with the minutes here and hope I don't run out of storage space. But basically, it's based on a man's teachings, Joel Goldsmith. And, he was the founder of The Infinite Way. His family it's still an ongoing thing, I believe. You can donate to it. You can become a member. But this is what I was wanting to walk down here and show y'all a brief moment of something that is not far from the house. And it's not always running this great. The water actually is just overflow from their pond over on the property over there. And when the water's coming down through here, it's just overflow from where it rained a few days ago, and it still ain't all drained out yet. The only water that is consistently ever running would be right here. And it's not always that strong, depending on how much rain we have. And but my point about the Infinite Way is it's presented in a way, like, if you stumble across it and find it and you read it, then you understand why it's presented the way it's presented. If you're practicing in what you're reading in there, and it's Christian based, it's kind of a Christian mysticism type thing. It's just there's no hoodoo about it. It's just about getting as close to the Creator as you can, and finding that part of Christ that's in everything and everybody, and trying to perfect being able to have better communication with the Spirit. But so Joel Goldsmith, he likes to say, this isn't what I'm reading about. It's reiterated over and over that, like, I'm not to just go out in the world and try to share this information I'm reading to everybody. And so I'm having this confusing time of sharing even this little bit of information, which is relatively nothing. But I wanted to say that it's inspiring me so much, and I understand what the nature of it is. It's kind of like with Jesus or any great spiritual teacher. You basically end up, if you're walking a spiritual path and it is in the correct alignment with the divine nature of everything, the universe, the Spirit, the trees, the ground, the rocks, the bees, the birds, the flowers, the trees, everything. When people, especially if people didn't know you prior to a certain experience you've had, and you come to this place in your life, the more you're living that spiritual life, that life towards the betterment of yourself, but for all of mankind, for all of humankind, of all, basically, the simplest way I can say is You walk the way, you walk in the infinite way, and as your life changes and you get better at it, and things start shifting and people are able to see the manifestation of something better in you, good in you, that your life seems to be, for the most part, pretty ordered, and you seem genuinely happy, they will naturally be drawn to at least ask questions. Like, man, what are you on? Or how do I get a little piece of that happiness I see you got? Or how are you getting certain things done? I've noticed a change in you. And when those people ask that or inquire, there's your doorway. You open it up, you share a little bit. And you got to be able to discern how much to share, when and where and with whom. Not everybody's supposed to have all of this. No one person is supposed to ever have all the knowledge ever known. If a person was to put that in their brains, your head would explode. But anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all. I hope you're doing good. It's a long walking video, but I hope that some of what I said made sense. I'm just deciphering ideas, experiences through the past few days, even the downer time a few days ago, to the most high times yesterday and even today, overflowing with abundant energy, love, and light. And I realize I'm just happy that the people that are here with me see some piece of truth here and authenticity. You know, authentic people don't try to be authentic. They just are what they are. And I'm going to sign off for that. Mr. Old Gray Cloud, sage of the eternal moment. The only moment I ever have is this moment. When I turn this video off, I don't know what's next. Ditto, over and out.